morning, guys. It's very early. Lucy, what time is it?
Too early for Sunday morning. That's all I'm saying.
It's 8:05 on a Sunday morning, and we are off to Darlington Dogs of War because Lucy wanted to play in a tournament. It's an Age of Sigmar tournament, of course, and that's a bump in the road. I haven't played 40k or Sigmar for 2 weeks now, so I'm kind of having withdrawal symptoms, I think. But yeah, I'm not filming any of my games. I am, of course, doing the video log, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. So yeah, it's interesting. We've both got allies for once as well. I brought me beast claws with 2 butchers as allies, and you've brought your stormcast
With a Batreps, and thanks to you, keep bashing one together last night. Battle Mage.
Yeah, that's for some +1 to wound tasty goodness.
Yeah, that's the spell I'm going to be using for him.
Yeah, so it's going to be odd for you having spells to do.
Yes, and I'm dispel.
Remember that you can though.
Yes. That's what I'm more excited about.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's 12 players. Most of the lads going we already know, so there's like Stu going from Catrick, Drew, Aidan and Phil from Durham, and then Graham and Luke are coming as well.
Yep.
And Sam and a couple of others. So let's get parked up, we'll get to the club, and we'll have a look at some of the tables. So in my absolute haste to get on with the first game, I forgot to record. So, of course, this is what's left of my beast claws. There was a Stonehorn here on 1 wound, and the other one was at the top up there. And I managed to play Stu from Catrick, and Stu brought Ian's lovely Stormcast, and I dreaded it because it was almost the same as Lucy's list, and Stu got incredibly unlucky with your saves, didn't you? Absolutely atrocious. 3 up saves left, right and centre. 2s and 1s all the time. So beast claws were fast. They were in Stu's face on turn 1. Butchers didn't really do much. I found that they were too slow, but I also had to keep them back to to score my objectives in the first couple of turns. I lost 1 to a unit of liberators that ran across the board, but yeah. So in the end, I did burn all 3 of Stu's objectives, and I finished on a total of 12 victory points at the top of turn 5. So not a bad result. Not a bad result. The Stonehorns, I didn't feel like the FAQ nerfed them too hard, thankfully. But Stu did the wise thing and you focused on 1 until you nearly killed it. Kept blowing up this piece of terrain with Herald's ability. 3 mortal wounds, half to 2. 3 mortal wounds, half to 2. And then at one point, you had 4 Judicators and I had Mystic Shield on them. 4 wounds off the Judicators and I passed all 4 Forps. Right, so here we go, guys. Game 2, and I'm playing Drew from Durham Raiders. Say hi, Drew.
Hi, Drew.
You might have seen a battle report like months and months and months ago where Drew was very kind and brought 4 zombie dragons to a not so good corn list. So the mission today is Duality of Death. So we've got 1 objective under here, 1 under here, and yeah, basically I scored multiple points for each turn that I hold onto them for. And of course, turn 1, I jumped onto them. Let's see how this goes. I need to try and stay alive. So there was a Stonehorn here, and Drew conveniently left him on 1 wound for us, and I healed him up with a Pelt of Changar, retreated off the objective, charged back in, and killed him. And then Drew got back up because of the Ring of Immortality, which is horrible. And he came back on 3 wounds, so these guys piled round, tried to take him out, but unfortunately didn't. And of course, you didn't kill the Stonehorn though, because I had reroll saves 1. It was only because you attacked again that you killed him. He piled in again to kill him. So I've basically now lost this flank.
Red Fury.
Yeah, Red Fury doing that. Now I need to hold on to this flank. So here we go, the game is over. I've now put my army out for display because we're going to be getting our dinner of chicken burrito. So really, really cool game. Drew basically held that one for the rest of the game. After that, there was 1 objective here and had me Stonehorn on and basically swamped it on turn 4. Turn 4, the zombie dragon came in, hurtled in, charged against the Stonehorn, managed to kill it, but because the objective was here, and Stonehorn's base was here, Drew wasn't close enough to be able to get it. So all he would have done in his turn 5, bear in mind he tabled me on turn 4, the bottom of turn 4, is he just moved all of his zombies away, moved the dragon onto it, would have gotten him 1 point there, and 5 points down there, would have put him on 11, so the score was 11 at the end, despite me being tabled. So a draw in Drew's army. Wow, it's amazing. It hits hard, it hits like a ton of bricks, and I basically had to survive. There's a lot of tactics involved. Basically, did I let Drew go first to move up and then charge in and do the damage, or did I get straight onto it and then try and survive? And that was my plan. I got really lucky with me. Ever went to table and got the 3-inch movement, and luckily Drew didn't bait me out. There was always a unit within 3 inches here for me Stonehorn to charge back in and do the damage. So awesome. So here we are after game 3. I was privileged enough to play against Tim's very awesomely painted Oric Iron Jaws army.
Thank you very much.
And it was brutal. So it was border war. So we've got the objectives here, and I deployed here. And I had first turn, didn't I?
You did indeed.
And I got a 3-inch move from the Everwinter table, and my Stonehorns landed here. 5 inches away from your Gorgrunters and 5 inches away from your Ard Boys. And I failed both charges.
And I could have wept for you. That was absolutely brutally unfair.
It was, and then obviously Mark Crusher came in, almost killed the General Stonehorn, left him on 1 wound, and do you know what? He retreated and charged back in, and he didn't quite do enough.
No.
It was a very, very tactical game in the end. I had 2 Mornfangs left, had to swing round to get me 4 points twice. That in itself, I think, is what won me the game.
Definitely.
And coming back here, you actually had 2 Gorgrunters up here with me Butcher. My Butcher dropped the 1 wound, and he healed himself from casting a spell, and then he got 3 wounds back from his Butcher's pot, so he almost lost, but he came back and he zapped them with what was it called? Arcane Bolt.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've seen a game where there's been so much toing and froing. For example, these Mornfangs have been all the way over here, kill stuff, and all the way back. Likewise, More Crusher, all the way here, kill stuff, and all the way back. So squeeze the last few points out of the game.
So it ended, I'm on 24 to your 15.
15.
And that's only because I managed to steal that twice in the last 2 turns. So Tim, absolutely amazing game.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And is that 2 wins for you? And 1 loss, or is it?
It's 2 losses, 1 win.
Cool. I think it's going to be quite close with the scores for the whole tournament because I've got 2 wins. I know quite a few other people have got 2 wins.
I think so,
So
yeah.
I think it's going to be very, very close. So hopefully we'll see where we both go.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Middle tables, I'm always happy.
Hi, welcome. Thank you everyone for turning up. Thank you everyone for coming to these events. You're the guys that make these events work, and without you, obviously, none of this would happen. Your feedback is always important for this, so I value all the feedback you've given. It's fantastic to have such positive feedback. One of the comments I wanted to make straight off is the atmosphere here today has been really chill. It's been really relaxed, it's been really fun. It's been one of those atmospheres where I've just been able to sit back and go, you know what? I don't need to worry. I don't need to stress. I don't have to run around watching everyone. It's been fun. It's been chill. You've been fantastic, guys. You've made my day great. We're going straight to the best army. The best army vote for the day, receiving 5 out of 12 votes, Samuel Goodwin. Cheers, thank you very much. Likewise, try some of the paints.
Yeah, thanks very much. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.
work was worth it.
Okay.
Bloody more guests.
There goes
So-
3 months.
If you don't mind, I'll get photos of people that have won things with certificates and the prizes at the end, if that's okay, guys, yeah? Okay, most sporting player. Usually I actually do the most sporting player first and then do the best army award. But in this case, I'm getting 2 awards out of the way at the same time. Because the most sporting player who got 3 10s and 2 best game votes and finished last in the tournament, so wins the wooden spoon as well. And it's not the first time he's pulled this off. It's Philip Sanderson.
That's what he does it for.
We're going to go straight up to 3rd place. Only one person got 3 wins for the day. And then 2nd to 7th got 2 wins and a loss. Right, so it was all then down to victory points.
Yeah.
And in 3rd place with 53 victory points is Lucy Child. And just a minor little additional to that, the person who won Best Army of the Day also gave his best painted, his Best Army vote to Lucy.
When you told me about those weapons, I was like, that's quite, I like that.
With the purple glitter, it's everywhere.
So,
Yeah, the silver
just
on-
a
the
little
silver
bonus
bit
for
was
you
just
there.
normal.
2nd place with his ridiculous 58 victory points and the most victory points from the day. He needs a slap in the face for doing this. Paul Scott.
Pave the way then.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
So shall we pack up and head home now? The winner of the event with 54 victory points and all 3 games winning is Andrea.
Who's Andrew?
You get first pick of the pot.
Oh. There'll be that guy and take some tansy boys.
Nice.
Oh,
That we only give to winners of our events.
oh, can I have
Don't lose that one.
one?
It's in battle mages.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Don't want to be that guy.
Way!
Thank you everyone for coming down. I hope you had fun. I know I really enjoyed it and the feedback's been fantastic. Drive safe and hopefully see you in the next event. Thank you.
Way! Right guys, it's very dark. It's 20 to 8 p.m. We're both very tired, aren't we?
Exhausted.
Have you had a good day?
I have really enjoyed it.
And you came 3rd.
I did.
You beat me, I came 4th. So well done. Just got a little plaque to show that, so you're over the moon with that.
Really am shocked and gobsmacked.
Yep, so we both won 2, lost 1, but Lucy had more victory points overall than me.
Yeah.
You beat me by, I think, 6 victory points. You got 53 over the course of the 3 games.
I did, yeah.
I got 47, so I was 4th, Lucy was 3rd. So, I always like going to Darlington because it's always very chilled out.
It was really chill and it was just fun.
Yep, everyone there was quite, you knew most of the people there anyway.
I did, yeah.
And they were all just quite chilled out and really friendly. Everyone was just really, really cool. We had a laugh at dinner.
Oh, definitely. It was
You en-
lovely as well.
You enjoyed your chicken burrito.
Yes.
I enjoyed mine, of course. It was very, very nice. So, I had fun with my beast claws. The butchers made a big difference to my army having mages. How did you find having mages? Because it's the first time you've actually used them, isn't it?
Didn't really. I really can't remember
you had a 2-up on your retributors at one point.
Yes, 2 of them. They were.
Unstoppable.
They were.
So a unit of 10 retributors with +1 to hit because of Celestin, with blessed weapons if you got it off,
Yes.
with a 2-up armor save healing on 5s. But
I liked all 3 games. I did the same thing. I just chucked all my units down and went forward for the best. I got very lucky.
you did. And Sam Goodwin, who was a phenomenal painter, who won Best Painted, nominated you for your
did.
army because he liked the fact that all your special weapons, so the Grand Hammers and the Star Soul Maces, had purple glitter on them.
And the normal weapons had silver.
Yeah.
And he liked the gold shoulder pads on the primes.
Yeah. So yeah, you are knackered though.
Yeah.
It's a long day for you.
Yeah. 12 hours.
I'm tired as well. Yeah, we left the house at 7:30. It's 7:45 now, so it is a long day, but it's a lot more relaxed. The fact that you get breakfast bun and a nice break between game 1 and 2, and then dinner between game 2 and 3. It's a longer day, but especially for you, you've got more time to recuperate between games, haven't you?
Yes. More
So-
time preparing first to kick in.
Yeah.
And
So-
I got that.
And you always like going to Darlington as well. It's a very chilled out
Yes.
club, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
So yes, go and check out Darlington Dogs of War. I always enjoy going down. I've played quite a few battle reports with the lads down there. It's always nice to see the lads when they go to the tournaments and stuff as well, if they come up to Battle Bunker and stuff. They're holding a doubles tournament soon, so I'm sure Conrad will get that up on Facebook. I'll post a link if he gets it up in time. And they're hosting a long gaming day from 12 till 7 on Saturday the 16th of December, which is the last club day of the year. So if you're interested in playing all sorts of board games, loads of different miniature games, somebody down at Darlington Dogs of War plays it, and Lucy will agree they're all really friendly.
You really are.
So thank you very much for watching, guys, but we're now going to go home and go to sleep. So goodbye.